Younger siblings are just
Maybe.
like that.
All right. What's like that?
Younger siblings.
Siblings. Yeah.
Younger ones.
Hello, Karen. Hi, Jay. Hi, Laura. I don't know
You
if they
forgot to
can
say hi
see
to
us yet.
Sarah.
That's me.
And you are a delight and wonderful and more than deserving of a greeting.
You can greet me.
Wow. You're so fancy and smart and you write so many words.
All right. Hello,
Everybody's
Felicia. Hey,
here.
Larissa.
Look at the gang all here.
Jules. Hello. Courtney. Hello. Bet. Thanks, Karen.
That's
Hi,
me.
Anna.
How's
How's
everyone doing tonight? Haha.
Oh.
I got there first.
Hi, Amy.
A bunch of internet orders arrived today. So we've been putting shelves and things on the wall and it's all very exciting and none of you can see it because it's over there. But trust me, it looks cool.
Wannabes? Danny.
Danny's just jealous because he want to be up here.
Oh. Hey, Chudney. Hopefully my internet works. I just got a little glitch.
Wow.
Wow, Jay. What is everyone going to be working on today? I have several things I need to do.
Same thing I work on every week. Taking over the world. Ooh, y'all. They've been threatening for a year, to build something across the street. And today, a guy on a really, really big cherry picker finally came around and spray painted numbers on every panel of the wall of the building. So I think that's the first step of demo.
Oh, okay. Oh, want to be published. Laura's working on a sci-fi.
Exciting. What's it about?
Right.
Tell us everything.
New project. Karen's working on revisions. Courtney reading first draft. Working on the
Sounds
podcast.
Complicated.
Oh, that's a lot. Nice, Chudney. Finish investment.
Who was that person that wrote as much as Bet last week? Because if Bet's not going to be writing this week, we're going to have to look to them as our guiding light.
Was it Anna?
I don't remember.
Felicia still deciding.
Well, you got a couple minutes. So.
Urban fantasy. Jules, Aw.
Well, you could be like that comic and just hit it a lot until you make a crack straight through it. Are you sure? Because I thought it was a new person.
No, I think Jay's total was definitely that really high, but not the 20-minute sprint. Boring work thing. Okay. Yeah, I think it was Anna.
I like that neither of you are sure about that, though. Yeah. Hard say, maybe.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't me. Hey, Kaylee. Aw, Danny. Yeah, Jay finished with a lot of words, but yes, we got to meet Kaylee in person. It was awesome. I got some shiny rocks and candles.
Candles. I remember candles.
Oh. I made a little resin tray to put some of my shiny rocks in.
Is it deep?
It's just glitter. It's that deep, so that's the inside. I just don't want to spill all my rocks.
I like it.
go closer. Basically, there were like 3 colors of glitter that called to me, so I just kind of randomly mixed them in. Got candles
Lumiere
behind you.
is the candelabra.
He's got candles on him, though.
Yeah, but he can juggle them, and therefore they are not sentient or part of him. I also like that trait. It's very sparkly, and I'm a big fan of sparkles.
Yeah, I made a smaller one. It's actually a coaster thing for the rocks I took to work. Pretty much the same colors, but it had little foil stars and moons in it too.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of resin for UV resin, but it worked out.
Is that a good or a bad thing? Are there fish in it? I don't have nearly enough context for what's happening here.
Are there fish in it is a good question. I assumed that there was, but that might not have been the smart thing to do.
So is it chicken time over there?
No, chicken time came early today. Oh, did he hear me? No. Guppies. Yes, some crystals do dissolve in water.
Oh. I thought this was some fish dissolve in water and was horrified. Oh no, is that my internet? Or Sarah's internet? Me? Or Sarah? Me or Sarah? Okay, cool. Not me. Then we're totally fine. All right. Cool. I love all these important fish questions. And it's true, there is like a little goldfish in there. And it's artificial intelligence water because it's not really smart. This is a useful question. Okay, what song are we singing? Oh no, Sarah's still frozen. I have to put the timer up. Oh. Y'all, life is hard. On the bright side, if I do the timer, then I'll hear it. All right, everybody, do as Jay says. Start those exercises so you don't get carpal tunnel like me. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh, I can't do that. You're on your own. Hi, unfortunately for you, it's just me until Sarah gets the internet fixed. Luckily for me, my clock says it's almost time. So everybody, get your writing brain ready and scribbling hand or tippy fingers all exercised. And we'll hope Sarah comes back soon. There's a buck. You guys probably can't hear it, but there's a buck when someone joins, which means Sarah's back just in time.
Hopefully I stay here. I'm on a different network right now, so. All right. I think it's about time, isn't it? It's almost time.
Yeah, my clock says almost. And right. Julia arrived while you were gone.
Oh, okay. Hello, Julia.
And I was stressed.
Yeah, polish is not a thing that is easily definable, I think, is the main problem. People want like a measurement, and it's just like impossible. Danny just wants to come up here. All right, it is time. On your mark, get set.
Despite everything, focus. And that's time. Our first sprint is complete. It is, we are. Okay, can y'all hear Sarah?
Oh, sorry. I had muted her.
Okay.
My bad. I was like, what is that background noise that's coming through my podcast that I'm editing?
It's me.
It was just your background noise. So.
I appreciate y'all. How'd
I have
everyone
my
do?
I have my mic muted because I route the audio through my mic, but I have to turn it way up to edit the podcast. So I muted so I don't get my background noise way up too.
Mhm. Still, that's
Nice,
words.
Jules, especially because you didn't even know what you were doing when we started. That's good.
I did this much, so yeah, not bad.
Cool. I met with an editor today and I took some notes. So I put those notes in our databases that we use, and then I edited the podcast.
Sounds very successful.
Snoozing and protest.
Ooh, research.
You know the rule, Amy. I think you do. Anyway.
If you do research during a sprint, you got to tell us something interesting you learned, or if there's nothing interesting, just something you learned.
I just have 6 minutes left in my audio in my podcast, so that's good. 4:43. Nice, Julia.
Complicated.
Every time I have to look it up again.
Oh, interesting. Bad Anna.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Talk to us. You got 8 minutes. Oh no, Chudney, I don't remember what.
I think that's supposed to be 250.
Oh.
Because Chudney said she was writing her contemporary.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm back. It happens.
Yeah.
I love you, Kay.
Aw, that's nice, Kay. Thank you.
But she is, though. Oh, wait, but he is, though.
All right. Podcast editing. Yes.
Fantastic.
Chudney. That's a good way to be interrupted.
You know what, though? We all have.
Haven't we all? Yeah.
For some of us, we barely learned it to begin with.
I've forgotten a lot of math because I learned a lot.
I did not learn a lot of math.
I took 7 semesters of math in college.
Well, if you're just cutting
Yeah.
everything you don't understand, that probably helps speed the process. What's everyone drinking? I, of course, have my artificial intelligence water.
I have water.
And does anyone have snacks? I'm hungry and I think I would like snacks.
And I have Pinot Noir. And
Is that a wine appropriate cup?
Sure. It's not one that you should have if you're going to hold it, but if it's on the table and drinking out, it's fine. What was I going to say?
Hang on, you're putting marshmallows in tea?
Sure. Oh, is it the fancy marshmallows that you got at Kaylee's shop? Well, I got some fancy marshmallows at Kaylee's shop.
I do like fancy marshmallows.
We also ate some coffee flavored marshmallows, which I know is not your thing, but I liked it. Yeah, I just had dinner before too. Thank you, Anna. My significant other got it for me.
I
That's really
am a
cool.
sweets person. I will eat all of them.
Raspberry popover.
Yeah, you got to step it up to keep up with everyone else in the chat. Okay, I guess I can see how those flavors would go with tea.
Yeah.
I agree. That's productive.
That's good. Pizza rolls.
I'm definitely getting a snack next sprint.
Nice.
I deserve it.
Coke Zero and water. I had a space Coke with dinner.
Space Coke?
Yeah, space flavor. It's called Starlight. Coke Starlight.
What is that?
It tastes vaguely of a sort of cotton candy flavoring.
I like cotton candy.
I do the Coke Zero version. I think the regular sugar version, it would be like way too sweet.
Everyone wants your full and complete review.
I really like them. I've bought a couple of 8-packs. I get the mini can ones. And it's really pleasant to me. It's got like a clean finish, which a lot of Cokes don't have, so that's nice. But it's got a little bit of cotton candy flavor. There is going to be a break between QQQ seasons, so I'm doing 30 episodes a year. So it'll be the end of July is going to be the last episode. But then I'm going to start the other podcast, the A No Nonsense Guide to Publishing. So that will be being produced in the off season of QQQ.
Pardon. Are you conveniently located to whoever it was that wanted to try it? Felicia and Jane. Danny.
Yeah, you didn't know about this one? I got money for it. I won $250 to help with some production costs.
In which Sarah is going to tell us what polished means.
Yes. My Patreon is not down. I will send you an email, Danny. But yeah, so I don't want to put your business out there. But like your payment didn't go through in October or November, and one hasn't come through since. So I don't know what's going on. But everyone else is working, so I don't know.
And that's on the internet forever.
No, it's fine. It happens sometimes. Sometimes it's just like Patreon doesn't play nice with credit cards or something.
Yeah, a great many of my patrons are international, which makes it very exciting.
Oh no, Jules. I'm so sorry. Jules' water drops aren't available.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
What happened to Kaylee? Why is Kaylee doing test and then OMFG?
I don't know.
Who put you in timeout?
Sarah, is there like a ghost mod? Because remember, I couldn't comment either.
Yeah, no, Jay and Danny are mods. So unless they accidentally did do it, I don't know. Oh, you switched YouTube accounts. Goodness. Okay.
What is going on? We should like do a deep dive into all of your banned people and find out which
Bess was banned.
I could not
comment. Timeout is different though. So timeout only lasts like 5 minutes or something.
Were you commenting too frequently? Because I get that on Facebook sometimes.
That could have happened. I don't know if Jay and Danny aren't getting timed out, then you probably shouldn't be timed out. Oh no. Okay, I'll take a look at it when we go into the sprint and make sure you're not blocked or something.
Speaking of.
Oh yeah, it's time. All right. Felicia. All right. On your mic. Get set.
Focus or get a snack if you're me. And that's time. Our second sprint is complete. And it appears we traded an Allison for a chutney. How did everyone do? I made it onto the next page.
I was
Look
muted
at
again.
Athena Bina.
Athena really, really wants. Yes, Bess did scare me. Really wants to say hi to me,
Look at that
not to anyone else.
baby.
You're a monster cat.
Excellent.
Well done.
Fantastic.
Nice, Anna. Oh, cool. You got to talk to her. Cool.
Are you feeling more assured, more understanding of what's happening? Oof.
Oh, that's a lot.
Nice.
Nice, Jane.
So is it knitting together? That's so weird.
Oh, that's so weird. I don't know. I checked and you weren't. Oh, gosh. Hi. Thanks. You weren't blocked or anything, so I don't know.
So still not the first article, just the second one?
Well done, Felicia.
Aw, tea sounds good. I want tea.
Nice, Julia.
Should have made tea the last sprint. What was I thinking? Writing.
Didn't you get snacks?
I did. I had cheese and chocolate. And it was lovely.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Larissa. Okay, was this like in emails? How did this happen?
What?
Wasn't Bet writing emails?
Oh, maybe a last sprint. I don't know. Yes, she was very cuddly. That's funny. Amy also talked to CP.
I'm glad it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
That's fair.
Mm.
Now, to be fair, it was like a Baby Bell cheese and then Tony's chocolate only. So like not, cheese and chocolate, which I don't know if they actually go together. Like I don't think I've ever had cheese and chocolate like combined.
Yeah. I've had a goat cheese like bonbon truffle.
How was that?
It was good.
Ooh. Amy shared the poem. Amy don't feel pressure though. For realsies. Ooh, boring.
Make it interesting somehow. Ma'am, you are in my way.
Ever since Melting Pot dramatically changed the one vegetarian option, I'm not sure we've been back. Although when we lived in Virginia, I don't know if every Melting Pot does this, but they did happy hours, which was like unlimited cheese and chocolate. So we would just go and get like 3 cheese and chocolates.
I think it's limited to 200 characters per comment.
You could send it to Sarah, send it to me, tweet it, and we'll share it on the screen.
Yeah. Ma'am, what are you doing? She's bathing.
Do you ever feel like you're nothing but a cat's bathtub?
Mm-hmm. I'm really her mattress. She really likes to sleep on me. Yeah, I've definitely been to Melting Pot a lot with just getting cheese and chocolate.
Yeah, that was my go-to. And they made a really good vegetarian option. And so we would go and do the whole fancy thing. And then they stopped doing that. And I got used to having a whole meal. Although we make cheese and chocolate fondue here. Yeah. I was given a fondue pot in college. That was my illegal dorm food making equipment. People bring like toasters or whatever. I had a fondue pot.
Oh, Danny.
I mean, that's the rule.
Yeah. Cats are demanding. Oh, so we prevent you from crashing, is what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Fondue Talk Live.
Yes, let's do it. I told Bess that I was going to bring all my resin stuff to her house so we could have a little resin party. We should do that.
Oh, speaking of this weekend, what are you doing?
The Orlando Book Festival.
All weekend?
Well, it's Saturday. Friday,
We
I'm
should talk
saying.
about Sunday.
Okay. Let me look at my calendar.
That's fair.
Oh, Sunday I have 2 podcast recordings scheduled. Ends at 5 though. Resin Talk Live, yes. Oh, yay, Courtney. Make sure you say hi.
Oh, we should be talking about that anyway. What do we have coming up? I just got distracted.
We have the
Tell us
Orlando
more
Book
about this
Festival
book festival.
on
No!
Saturday.
What? No. Cruelty to animals.
She's a brat. She's fine. So if you go to otl.info/obf, that is where you can find all the information about the book festival. It's at the Orlando Downtown Library. Laura is moderating a panel on tension and twists. There we go. A minute to find the word.
Now, I would not advocate coming to Florida anytime soon. Things are getting a little ugly, but it is kind of awesome. This is the best vegetarian food scene I've ever lived in.
Is that okay? I wouldn't know. But yeah, we also went to see Kaylee in South Florida.
That's not coming up. Oh, the poem is here, Sarah.
Okay, I'm looking. I have several messages apparently. Okay.
You're so popular.
I'm going to share my screen.
Hey, there are tons of reasons to come here. There's you and Sarah and me and Kaylee and all the really good vegetarian food. Gatorland. I haven't been yet, but it sounds like fun. There's
all right,
gators.
here we go.
All right.
Okay. Mom is not proud of my 98 math. It came with a call from Miss Brennan. The quiz was on angles -1. The question on the grid, draw a pair of adjacent angles whose shared side passes through the origin into quadrant 3 and intersects with 2, -2, and 7. Sorry, I'm also reading the comments. I know what adjacent means. I know how quadrants work. I know my x and y axis, but adjacent cannot share. I know this better than the people who invented math because I am adjacent in 2 families, each one living in a different quadrant, and those families don't share a damn thing. I love this. So drew one angle in quadrant 1 and another in quadrant 2. Only quadrant 1 can have a line that passes through the origin into 3. So the angle in quadrant 2 sat there on its own, reaching up, never down. Do you want to look at that one again? Miss Brennan's smile came with a wink. I shook my head. Because math is certain, math is sure, math doesn't lie, adjacent cannot share.
Well, I feel like I read that straight out of a YA novel.
I like it. Yeah, it definitely has a strong voice.
Okay. To be clear about Florida, it is exactly the same as Virginia, California, and Texas, where all the cities, super blue, super cool. Our pride is sponsored by Disney. Problem is, countryside, even if there's like 5 people, counts for a lot more votes, so we seem very red.
Yeah. Orlando's a blue island.
Yeah. And if you look at any state, it's all the same. Like Austin, keep Austin weird, all that.
I was going to share what writing workshops we have coming up.
Well, you got like 20 seconds, so. That poem, great though. That
was
on brilliant.
May 5th, picking a point of view. If you're in Orlando area, I'm doing an in-person one on May 7th. So I'll just share the link there. Yeah, similar. And what was I going to say? So yeah, next week, of course, we'll be back here. I might be like 2 minutes late.
Threatening me, y'all.
Like very, very, not a lot late, but a little bit late. Bess might have to hit go live by herself. So keep her company until I get here. All right, on your mark, get set,
finish strong. And that's time. Our final sprint is complete.
How'd everyone do?
I'm going to finish up this sentence. I did great.
I got all my podcast stuff done that I can do while I'm broadcasting. I just gotta upload it. Can't do that now. So that's good. And then I read a couple submissions. Hi, Moon. We are just finishing up. We have a couple of minutes left of chatting, but hopefully you'll join us next week. We do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Nice, Larissa. That's very good. 2:34 for the sprint. Nice, Jay. Yeah, editing podcasts takes forever. Courtney. That's funny. Oh, no, Jay. All right. Karen's feeling better. Courtney read 13 pages. Oh, Felicia. Is
This
that
page
today?
is full.
Oh, wow.
That's like 2 pages, y'all.
Felicia got 590. Very good. Amy revised a few pages. Jay's going to kill a vampire, apparently. Julia, 45. Very nice. Let's see, who hasn't chimed in? Laura?
No. I am just here to give Sarah someone to talk to in the delay between comments being made and showing up.
Yeah, when we first started, I had kind of like rotating co-hosts, and Bess was like, I don't mind doing this every week. I was like, cool. Making connections.
They're neighbors.
Aww. Laura, yes, I was calling you out.
I'm so glad, Jules.
Yay, excellent. Danny. Yes, that's why Danny's always the first person I ask when I need a co-host to fill in.
Oh,
Aww.
we should tell Sarah how much we love them.
No.
Yes, we
okay.
should. We should say how
That's
grateful
okay.
we are for all that they do for us, like running this and the newsletter and Queers, Comms, and Quirks and the upcoming podcasts that we're very excited for, and how much we appreciate how much effort they put into things.
Now I can make a TikTok about your podcast. Oh, Karen. Karen's so nice.
Karen is joy and sunshine. And we appreciate you looking after my cats. And we
That was
appreciate
mainly
you
Nick.
letting me follow you around, which is how an introvert makes friends in a new city. And you're so clever and dedicated and hardworking. You do so much for book lovers and writers. We appreciate you.
Thanks. Look at this candle I got at Kaylee's shop.
Look at you avoiding being loved and appreciated.
I wish I could let you smell it. It smells really good.
What's it smell like?
I'm not entirely sure. There's some amber in there. Oh, I just touched my nose to the wick. At least it's not lit. Maybe some vanilla. I'm not sure what all's in it.
I have a compulsion to tell people when I appreciate them, which last year led to me emailing one of my podcast interviewees. I emailed them and was like, you speak very clearly and have very few filler words. And they were like,
my God.
Thank you for the very strange compliment.
When people don't have filler words, I just like instantly love them so much when I'm editing my podcast.
I was like, you were such a good podcast guest because
I
you speak
don't
so
know how people do
clearly
it.
and like every word is divided and doesn't blur into each other. So like chopping out things was really easy.
Mm.
Sarah is the best at writing advice and deflecting compliments.
I'll take the second one. Oh, Jay.
The trick is just being specific. You know, you're not like, you're awesome. You're like, I really appreciate the way you help me think out solutions to problems when I'm stuck. You know?
Courtney.
With your therapist, everyone uses filters. If you say, I mean, or
You know.
like.
Mm-hmm. So, I do so, and all right at the beginning of sentences. Yeah.
Everyone else has heard this story, but in middle school, I had an English teacher who every Friday would give us a 1 minute public speaking challenge where if you spoke for 1 minute without using any filler words, on Monday, you'd get a king size candy bar of your choice.
Mm.
So when I think about it, I'm very good at not using them. But when I'm not paying attention, I say I mean all the time.
Mm. I do and like.
Everyone uses them. You just don't notice them because they're so natural. Podcast editors obsess about them because we want to be perfect.
I've been a little bit more lenient because it just takes so much time to take them all out. So I pretty much only do it if it seems like it's kind of interfering with the narrative.
Yeah, I pulled the unnecessary, like excess ones, you know, the ones that are just filling space.
Yeah, if they have a couple seconds around them, for sure, pull them out. But some people say and the next word in the same kind of syllable,
And they'll just,
those are hard to cut anyway.
Ooh, this one is you need to let people do things for you because you're doing them a favor that way. You know, people like to feel useful and like they're doing good for others. So by saying thanks, you make them feel good for making you feel good. Oh, that's a unique one.
So related to Felicia's comment and also Amy's comment, I worked with a guy and his filler word was the F word. And he said it all the time. He said more than I've ever said
Timely. No, I'm just on Tumblr. That's where I get all of this.
Yeah, so all right. All right, so do that one.
Yeah, so lets you gently ease into whatever the next thing you're going to say is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so theater facts. All right, my eye is like watering. I must be tired.
I could hear it in the Dr. Seuss rhythm.
So I'm going to be on Tom and Dan this week promoting the Orlando Book Festival. It's a local Orlando radio show and podcast. I don't listen to it, but supposedly it's a big deal.
I don't think you can say that right before you're about to be on it.
That's what people tell me. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think you can say that you haven't listened to it. I think you're supposed to be like, yeah, you know, I listen all the time.
I should probably listen to like at least a couple minutes.
Oh, listening to the podcast you're going to be on is the single greatest gift you can give the interviewer.
Well, the two guys, yeah, Laura said Tom and Dan. My boss is a huge fan. She talks about them all the time. But apparently they're like really kind of like jokesy and they want to like, I don't know. Not my vibe, but we'll see what happens. I told you something. What did I tell
Before
you?
you went on to something. This is too many somethings for me to
I
fill in the
know.
blanks.
I'm not sure what's happening.
My bonus episode I did with someone who had clearly done the research and someone who had not done any pre-research, and it was very distinct how engaged they were. Okay, Sarah told you something before you went on to agent talk with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my boss has been on it before, or no, not my boss. Someone had been on it before, and someone from the library, and one of the guys was like, "Okay, so I don't read books. What do you got for me?" And I was like, "Oh, okay,
Sewing classes?
yeah, you gotta learn how to make a video game." That's loud. What's happening?
Well, yeah, orange.
Oh, there's one thing tonight I was supposed to do that I forgot to do. I'll listen to Tom and Dan episode while I do it tonight.
Perfect.
Because I forgot to schedule May Writing Wednesdays.
And that's coming up very soon.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What's the something?
I don't know.
We only got one of the somethings, Danny.
Yeah, what was the other something?
Sarah told me agent talk before I went on to agent talk with them.
Jay.
We should all make
Yeah.
that. All right. What's the something Sarah told Danny?
I know what I usually tell people, but I don't know what he's referring to.
Sarah said, speak clearly, stay hydrated, and don't panic.
Check
If you
Twitter.
mess up, you can say it again. Also, if your mouth is doing the thing, just add some lemon to your water. It really works.
I just got a message from Danny that just says query. I don't know what that means.
Sarah
Danny.
told Danny query before going on agent talk with them. I like Jay's better.
Oh, okay. Danny, do you want me to tell people this? Message me on Twitter.
You just bring up half the story and say you can't tell us the rest?
It's not my place. So if Danny said
no, Danny.
Then I can tell you.
Come on, y'all. More guesses. We got to fill in the time while Danny's messaging.
Okay, he said I can tell you. He actually said please, yes. Okay, so Danny, so I used to have a series called Agent Chat Live where I interviewed literary agents. And so after I became a literary agent, I wanted to do one where I was the agent. So Danny interviewed me. So we're chatting before we go live because we always meet, a couple minutes before, make sure everything's working. And Danny says something about his query that he has sent me. And I was like, oh, I already responded. So Danny basically finds out right before he goes live to interview me on Agent Chat Live that I have sent him a rejection.
Oh, no.
But I guess the email didn't go through or the email went to spam or something, so he didn't see it. But when he checked Query Manager, he could see it. So
Oh, no.
I know. Thanks, Anna.
Danny was powering through some real trauma there. So
Yeah.
your appreciation for the fine art that it became is really appreciated.
That he asked me about it or that I told him? Yeah, it was a time. It was a time. Let me show you the pins. Yes, right before going live. I don't think it was a form rejection. I think there was a little bit of personalized feedback.
Oh, that would be awkward, though.
Yeah.
I sent
Let
you
me
a form rejection.
I know. Listen to the subtext. It was fine, I think. When he reminded me of it, I was like, oh my God, that did happen. Mm. Oh my goodness. I don't think anything came through in the thing. He may have referenced it actually once. I'm not sure. Anyway, let me show you the pens that Kaylee gave me.
Okay. I like it.
And then I don't know if you'll be able to read this one.
Okay, don't people who... Oh, haha.
Yeah, Felicia, that would be funny if I was just like, hard pass. No. Yes.
It's going to be the rejection that keeps giving.
I can't wait for Danny's episode of Corey's Clones and Quirks because he's going to call me out for rejecting him and then telling him right before going live.
It said a thing I don't normally say in public, so Sarah's going to have to say it.
Don't F people who don't read books, but it doesn't say F. Yeah, Kaylee just handed this one to me and said, I think you need this one.
I think everyone needs that one.
Go to Kaylee's shop in Coral Springs. Corelia gifts some more.
So you're probably nailing it then. Yes, Jules, yes.
Gifts and goods, that's what it is. Yes, Jules, I every time someone answers it wrong now, I think about you. Wrong is a relative term, but basically they don't know what introvert means, is what I mean by wrong. Or they don't know what extrovert means. I confuse people because I'm an extrovert, but I am generally not attention seeking.
Says the person with 2 podcasts and a YouTube channel.
I just like to help people. Don't look at me like that.
You're also an event planner.
Yeah, because it's fun. I like to be around people. I like to be around people. I just don't talk all the time.
You were the murderer in the mystery murder.
That was so fun.
Yeah, every time we get to the author DNA section, I'm prepped.
Lately, people have been pretty good. I've been given a little bit more of a preface. How do you say that word?
Preface?
Okay. I've been giving a little bit more of a preface, trying to urge people to answer it very quickly. So it's been going okay so far.
I saw a thing that said 80% of people are extroverts.
That seems like a lot. I don't think that's true.
I would like to know where they are keeping all the extroverts.
Though, to be fair, I went to engineering school and then work at a library and work with authors. So I feel like I work with 3 populations that are very introverted.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's why I was confused because some people do say preface.
Excuse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No, I am so ready. T. Introvert.
Every time someone doesn't say T, I'm like, that's gonna be mad.
Now it depends on how much I like them. Because if I like them and they don't say T, then I hate them.
Oh. Don't hate them because they like coffee more than tea.
Okay, what about the person that said all the tea people were wrong? Can I hate her?
When she was answering it, I was like, oh my God, I was thinking about you the whole time. I was like, that's gonna be so mad.
And I was. I'm delighted that we're all here for this. It's what you do when you listen to podcasts. You're like, if I was on it, what would I say to these things? And I am ready. I know what my advice would be. I know what I would say to you. What keeps you going in your darkest times. I just actually have to write a book again.
Yeah. We all were mad. Yeah. That made so many people mad. That's so funny. Oh my god.
Look, I believe in a friendly rivalry between tea and coffee. But when you say horrible things, then I cancel you.
Oh my goodness. Are you going to be on Danny's podcast?
I hadn't made plans.
Oh.
Like, are they happening right now?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh my God,
We
this
should
has gone
extend to
off the
them
rails.
a gentle Christian pity.
Oh.
I say as someone with a Baphomet statue in my living room.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
I feel like I'm going to be like,
Sounds like you're going to be on Shape of a Star podcast.
or I'm going to like leave my apartment and Danny's going to like leap out on me. I'm so glad someone got where that was very funny coming from me.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's been a pleasure spending Wednesday evening with all of you. Thank you for joining us.
Been. We were all so productive and
Yeah.
lovely.
Got some work done, hung out a little bit.
We're all mad at the woman who said tea is bad.
Some people say that, Felicia. Some people say both.
You just got to say it fast and not expound. You just got to be like both.
The warmth replaces human connection.
Oh, don't say that. That's a real thing for people with depression.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have a depression?
What is
Do you
the
need a hug?
hellfire and brimstone? Oh, for the pity.
Or gentle Christian pity.
Got it.
That's, I mean, basically the same thing.
I mean, we're almost to 2 hours now, Jay.
Great success, Danny. That's how I feel about my new plant. Look how good it's doing.
Yeah, good job. During this session. Danny said during this session.
Yeah, we're all doing amazing keeping stuff alive. Proud of everyone.
All right. It's time to call it quits, y'all. I still
All
got
right.
a couple of things I do before I go to bed.
Who's ready?
Felicia. Okay. Thank you everyone so much for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you next week. The roses are dead. Don't ask about them.
I put rose food in there and they immediately died starting at the rose food. Even when I took it out, they were like, rose food, you monster. And then they just shriveled up.
Yeah.
I even bought them a cute little gardening set. And it was the rose food that killed them.
Yeah. And she may have severed some roots when she put the rose food
There
in.
were 4 stems. I could not possibly have severed all the roots. I think.
Anyway, the cactus is doing great.
Not my cactus. Not a cactus.
What is it? Is it
It's a succulent. It's called an afterglow.
Okay. Jay, like it now. All right. Everyone stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
And if you were at Malice last weekend, get tested. There's been an outbreak.
Yeah.